Hi, welcome back to the Protagonist Corner. I'm Jonathan, this is Midnight Suns, and we are still attempting to recruit the so-called original Ghost Rider. Well, the first Ghost Rider I was familiar with, but there was one before him. We don't talk about him though. We're still trying to recruit him though, with the help of Robbie, of course, as the rider. I mean, he's not writing anything. He's the Ghost Rider, Jonathan. And we've secured the document. We are just trying to get rid of these forces and get back home safe, I think. Get rid of the Hellspawn here. And let's see, I have 2 more card plays, and probably my move action, and a couple good Spidey cards here. Let's see if I can redraw this that I'm not going to use. Yes, I can. And let's see if I can redraw this injury card. Yes, I can. Nice. Ooh. 2 knockback flicks from Spidey. I love it. Can we use... Well, yeah, 2 knockback flicks and a chain from Spidey, actually. So, 3 good Spidey cards. And... let's see if we can get a kill off anything. I don't think we can. Now, it's noteworthy. Oh, yeah! Hold on, we can get a kill off of that. If we can hit anything. Okay. So, what we should really do... let's not do this yet, then. Let's see, if we can get you closer to the wall with a move action. We wanna get you not towards the fire because I don't think it'll hit, and you might walk all the way back. Let's try that though. Don't walk all the way back. Don't walk all the way back. You walk most of the way back, but we won't talk about that, it's fine. Let's see, now let's try this again. Ooh. And yeah, he would move, that's kind of fine. Oh, it still doesn't reach, darn it.
Is he a hothead?
He looks like it, yeah. Nah. He looks like he's in a burning rage. So, okay. So let's go to this chain attack then. It'll at least do... Well, it will actually do more than damage. It'll kill, which will give me an opportunity for a second hit. On another enemy. Like this guy. 2 kills. Love it.
Oh.
Yeah. Now he looks like Spidey.
Now my feet are burning.
Honestly, probably, yeah. Okay, so... Unfortunately, we can't use this knockback flick the way we want to, but maybe we can use it to damage 2 enemies if we can find targets that are close together. Or just take a look at you. Oh, this is perfect. So we can actually kill 2 of you, and we get the move back. Yes.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Shame I wasted my move action, but. Hey, mistakes must be made occasionally. Alright, you would survive, unfortunately. You would probably survive. You're interesting, though. Oh, sweet! Gotcha!
You must be pretty brave. I know I wouldn't want to fight us.
Oh, and I have access to the Hell Ride. It does knockback, people. And that's a kill. But let's see if I can find a better target here. Oh, I can actually.
So killing them opens up a health pit?
Hold on, does the card say that?
No, but I see a health pit.
I think, hold on one sec, I'll show you where that came from, where I think it came from. I think it was this card. Yeah. Which actually reminds me, I'm not using that as much as I could be. I think it'll go away next turn too. I did manage to get 2 enemies in it in the last video, so I did at least use it a little, but it mostly went to waste, other than the heroism points it gave me. But anyway, now back to this. Let's see. Hit you. And you. That's for. I think that works.
Vengeance has come.
These powers I would have
guessed you were aligned with Lilith.
Ooh! And I stole the move? Sweet! Let's see about this knockback then. Oh, never mind. Not a good target. And I don't want to hit the hunter. Oh, the hell? That is so close to being a kill. So is that. Ooh, good damage. Oh, and good enough. If I put it over, I saw it for a second. Oh, I keep losing my mark. There we go. Got it.
Is that the best you've got?
It's pretty good.
Yep.
Good to tell you.
Well, Ghost Rider was saying that to the person you killed, so it makes sense. Now, I keep getting this. Okay, I have 2 card plays left because I keep using Flicks. So the best thing I can do right now is use the Spidey Sense card to get me more Spidey cards and more heroism.
Looks like it's up to me. Just the boost I needed.
And we have a chain and a bind, but really we can't use the bind. Ooh, no good kills though. At least not yet. Ooh, there's a kill option though. And we can wound you pretty severely. And you, but let's go with you.
This one's for
Not
you.
a bad turn, actually. Even though I wasted my move action.
Find a new line of work.
Ooh, and did it refund? I think it did. This guy.
1 card play and 3 items. Your heroism is at 4.
Unfortunately, my items suck. But what we can do is we can bind you to keep the bigger guy from moving this round.
I'm on it.
Whatever gets the
And that's
job
gonna be the turn. Because my items unfortunately suck. I need to figure out how to change that. And yeah, there goes the pit. That's over.
I guess they're not holding back.
But neither are we, so it's fine. Oh, but there's more of them. Oh, great. Does this ever end? That's my question. Well, maybe it doesn't need to end
You may
because
be
we.
reaching the end of their onslaught, but don't relax just yet.
Oh, never in
just
life.
starting to enjoy myself.
Ghost Rider can be awesome sometimes. Okay. Well, okay, this is a quick. So I have to keep that in mind. That. You look like a minion. You are a minion, yes.
You were too weak for this fight.
Okay. Now, Spidey's another source of a quick. And you look like a minion. If I can hit you into anything, it's a victory. Or not a victory, but I will kill you. And yeah, I can hit you. I should be able to hit you in the big guy, but the game's cheating. Ah, hate it. All right, let's see what else we can do then. Well, you're almost at full health, so that's not going to be good for me. And the rock's in the way, so I can't hit the big guy that I want. Although, I can hit you, and that works! Yeah!
They cannot possibly match your strength.
I don't know, you're pretty good sometimes. Most of the time, actually. And, you know what, let's play some of that heroism. Well, oh, that should. You'd think it would reach somebody. Okay, well, you know what? We'll reach somebody. The little rock over there. We'll reach the guy in the back. Goodbye to you.
Goodbye, you.
Yep. feels so good when you can just keep the chain going like forever. All right. Well, I don't think we need 2 heal cards. I don't think we do. So let's get rid of one of them. Oh, and they would give me a freaking injury card, so let's get rid of that. Ooh, nice! Well, that only gets one of them then, but... Well, it gets one of them and hurts another, so I can't complain too much.
Suffer the pain of your victims.
Ooh. And they give me another card for Robbie. Oh, but... Okay, so we're working in a straight line here, and I can't really see what I'm doing, because look at the horrible angle thing you gave me, but that's fine. I see 1 kill. I see 2 kills. Not complaining at all there.
Burn in hellfire.
I can only imagine what sins they were guilty of to deserve that.
I hurt you so bad I left runes on the wall.
Awesome. So we have a chain card. We have this awesome hunter card where I can throw one guy to another, and we have a knockback card. Not bad, all things considered. And still 3 card plays. Wow, I love this. All right, so let's actually go with the chain for now. You're a kill. Nice. And let's see, which one do I want here? Well, you're almost a kill, so you can be my second hit.
Here we go again.
I am impressed.
And all right. Let's see then. Well, as much as I love this hunter card, it's gonna make me discard something if I use it, so I really don't want to do that. And it might make me discard this. Although, it costs no heroism, and I'm pretty sure we can kill at least one of them with it, so we're gonna take it. And we definitely can kill at least one of them with it. No, not over there. I might be rethinking this. Oh no! That was lame. Lame and a wasted card play. I hate it.
You're pretty good at this.
And look what I was made to discard. I hate everything about that. But I still have my move action. That's the good news. And stupid finger slipped. But it's basically okay. Let's see if we can do anything good here. Okay, well, I can knock you into that. That's something. But let's take a look at my other option. And I probably can knock you into the ley line. And if I do, that's a kill. We'll take it.
Your mother abandons you.
Okay, and all I have for my second card play is the stupid Spidey Sense card. Can I discard the injury? I think I used both my discards. Yes, I did. Okay. So let's play that.
This should help.
Well, not really. It gave me a stupid bind card that nobody wants, but one mistake changes a lot. I can tell you that. Alright, so probably, hold it, is this the last guy on the board? Yeah, I think so. Alright, so then what I should do actually is I should take my move actions first. And hopefully we can whack you into something. Or someone. I'll even use the hunter if I have to. Yeah, because we're almost done here, so I'm actually going to do that. To get some extra damage in. I know it's not a lawful good action, but I'm chaotic good. It's fine. Oh, look what I just drew! That I can still use because I still have one more card play. Knock back quick, baby! And it does base damage, so we'll hurt it even if we can't knock it into anything. But actually I can sacrifice again, and if I do, it's almost a kill. Not quite though, so is it worth it? No, we'll just take base. We'll just take base damage.
Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
And that's gonna be... Well, maybe it's not the turn, because I do have 9 heroism to spend. So can I do anything with that fire? Unfortunately not. That will be the turn.
I see how it is.
Oh, there was one left that I didn't see. Too bad. But 2 on the board. Are we at? Hello, game.
Looks as if you've weathered the storm. For now.
Oh, so are we just done? I don't even need to kill the last 2? No complaints.
You survived.
We always do that.
Ain't that something?
Ah! Don't tell me you're gonna walk away again. I thought we were recruiting you. I promised the viewers!
What? The guy really knows how to make an exit.
Yeah, but he wasn't supposed to exit. He was supposed to come with us. And unfortunately, because we lost some heroes, I only got 1 star. But a win is a win, and that's an awesome cover. While we're young game, remember when the PS5 was looking at everything load times? I remember that.
Hey, Hunter, when you get a chance, could you meet me at the chapel?
Oh, cool. Nico has a mission for us, and that's a yes. Okay. Yeah, cute Wolverine.
Seriously, playing this game was invaluable training for becoming a real-life hero.
Oh, are they playing video games and saying it trains them? That's so great.
And there's no Wolverine either.
Awesome.
But don't worry, we'll be video game stars one day. Captain America.
That's supposed to be ironic, because we're in one right now. Cute.
Doesn't sound like you're having any fun.
Meta! I love it.
This game is ridiculous. I mean, they don't even have...
They remind the arcade Marvel heroes,
I'm so happy Robbie got to work alongside one of his idols.
remember Marvel versus Street Fighter, Marvel...
Oh, Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah. I like how the game they're playing looks like Custer's Last Stand for the 2600. That's amazing. I've been seeing it this whole LP and never commenting on it. I don't know how I restrained myself or why.
Marvel versus the Mets.
Marvel versus the Mets. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't exist.
Knocked the heck out.
Hydra tried to kill us.
Oh, do I have the right mission up? I'm not sure I do. Let's check.
Thor called me. Who?
I actually did.
Still don't think he knows what. Oh, and we almost died horrible deaths, but we didn't, and we saved the world.
Where is my...
It was magical.
Where's my indicator?
Johnny Blaze always...
Well, I kind of know where the chapel is, so it's fine.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Me neither. They run this place like it's a prison. And even though it's old, I still love the... I want my mommy. I had your mother. She wasn't that great. Is it the oldest trick? Is it the oldest one in the book? Yes. Do I laugh at it every time I hear it? Yes.
I saw an interview with the actor who played Hadley recently.
Really?
It was really good. Talking about the rooftop scene and everything.
This boy's about to have himself an accident.
Yeah.
Like, the most amazing thing about that movie is it's based on a book that sucks. Like, seriously, read Rita Hayworth in Shawshank Redemption and tell me you can see that movie in there. You won't be able to. Like, well, the hope is a good thing speech is in there, but it's not a response to anything.
Right.
Like there is no comment before from Red. Like, Red says it himself to the reader.
Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, that's the biggest
It
problem.
just goes to show you, a movie is an art of its own, even when it's
Totally.
based on a story.
And thank you, Frank Darabont. You're awesome.
Yeah. Just like video games can be an art of its own.
Absolutely. This is the best Marvel movie I've ever seen in a minute. I love it.
It stars me.
That's why I love it. Half kidding. Only half kidding, unfortunately.
Right. Who's your favorite fan? Me.
Oh, why am I going this way? I know we're going to the chapel. This is not the quickest way to the chapel.
And we're gonna get married.
That's the best part about me being disabled. I get to stay single. Hey, got ya, suckers.
That presumes all disabled people are single.
Well, some of them are married.
Yeah.
I think they got. I don't understand what they're thinking, but
Right?
yeah, some of them are.
They're like, I need a new mommy.
And believe me, I'm not saying it happens all the time, but sometimes it does.
Right.
Like, I saw this documentary, Wampler's Descent, about this person with CP who climbed Mount Compiton with an adaptive rig, and like, well, seriously nice. I'm really impressed by that. But his wife didn't get it because they did the people that record that edited the movie together had this whole always lost thing where it looks like he might not make it up the mountain,
Right.
and they cut to his wife at the base going, I don't say something like I don't want to think about him doing this for nothing, and I'm like, it's not for nothing. The attempt is still something, and that just proves what I already knew about her from other things. She's in the movie. She's not a wife. She's a care person with benefits. You know, like, and they have like 2 kids. That's the worst part. And that is a legitimately new question, because even if you can be a father guidance-wise, his condition was such that he can't change a diaper, he can't cook a meal, you know, so...
Yeah, but there's lots of fathers who never change diapers and cook meals.
Yeah, but they suck as fathers. Well, like, I know I can say that because I know you've done it, I saw you do it.
I have, and I will, and would. But, not will, but would.
Well, maybe for your grandkids.
Yeah, right. But, I mean, there's a whole generation of fathers who never did any of those things.
Oh, I know.
They weren't all terrible.
Yeah, just most of them.
But I'd imagine most fathers
Seriously, where is the chapel that this is bothering
more
me?
than the average.
Well, do more than the average disabled person, possibly, but
Not more than the average father. They have to.
For themselves,
No, for their child.
like, okay, I guess it's possible.
Because you're not always with the mother. You know what I mean? So you have to do stuff.
And of course, that presumes that your child is going to listen to you.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah, if you're changing a diaper, then there is no listen to you.
yeah. Well, I remember one incident where you had to. Okay, sorry, Elena, if you see this. I realize you're in your 20s now. You're not this baby anymore. That's why I can say this. But like, I remember one day when Elena was struggling against you, you had to go no diaper and physically place her onto the changing mat. Yeah, so listening does come into it.
True.
And
You're right. There is a period where you're close to transitioning out of diapers. Yes.
yeah. Yep.
You're right.
God.
And she did transition later than a lot.
And to be fair, if you're ambulatory, as the cerebral palsy patient and you're a parent, that changes things a little bit because you can do more. But if you're like Stephen Wampler was, where you're basically wheelchair bound the entire time, no, different deal. You shouldn't have kids. Sorry, you just shouldn't.
Stop us.
And
No one
gotcha.
can stop us. Are you just gonna stand there, or are you gonna take a seat?
Yeah. And Okay, well, one thing I've fantasized about, I would never actually do this, but one thing I've fantasized about is adoption.
Right.
If I ever found the right person. Like,
Right.
so we wouldn't be starting a baby.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect example.
But of course, that creates its own challenges, which actually would be a great story for me to write one day.
Totally.
Yeah, it should totally be the next project I work on after the one I'm currently working on. Which I need to create a writing channel eventually.
If you're ever going to do a writing project where it requires research on your end?
I don't have a plan to do that right now, but I definitely haven't ruled it out. Like, you mean like an academic project?
No. Well, any project. It can be nonfiction or fiction.
Well, actually, there's a tentative yes there then, because I've wanted to do like a fictionalized account of the first homosexual marriage, if we could research, like after appropriate research, you know, or even an account of the couple surrounding where it first became legal. Yeah. So yeah, there's stuff I've thought about.
You wanted to see me?
You won't believe this, but we did it.
Did what?
Remember that first account of Lilith corruption I found in the Book of Thoth?
So you prefer writing from the omniscient point of view?
Oh, totally. Yeah. That's part of the reason why I prefer fantasy and sci-fi. I prefer making my own worlds and building my own world.
Can you be omniscient in first person?
People try to do it, but I don't believe it would be fair to the character. Now that said, I do love first-person narratives. The piece I'm working on with Amanda has like shared first-person narratives, like where one character, one person's the POV and it shifts. That way we can cover a scene, which is also something I love doing. I like getting all perspectives. In fact, that's something I'm struggling with my current fantasy project. My sort of primary is the fact that I want to find a way to do more scene coverage than I've been doing. And this is another reminder of why, Jonathan, you need to start a writing channel where you can talk about your writing projects in detail and actually have paper with you. Now, and actually have the work to show. Now, I've had people in my family tell me, gotta be careful with that. People will steal your ideas, but you know.
Every idea has been stolen.
Yeah, at least once.
The point is, write it in a style that's more interesting.
Be unique.
Yeah.
Be so good they can't ignore you. That's actually a title of a book I heard about once. From another YouTube channel called that was originally known as Stuff You Like. I don't know if she goes with it anymore. The name of the name of the channel owner is Ursa, or at least that's the handle she goes by. And that was one thing she put. Like, you can basically the moral of the story being, you can live your dream if you're so good at your dream, you're among the best.
Right. Like the weirdest fever dream you can think of has been already told.
Yeah.
In a different way. So.
And it's been lived countless times.
Right.
Trust me.
Right.
Because I'm willing to bet I've lived it. More on that later, maybe.
Exactly. It's just about your style, writing your style. And if enough
You mean
people
the
enjoy
story
your
of the
style,
ancient
then it
pharaoh
finds a
who
home.
was struck down
totally.
with corruption and the traveling light
Same thing with
worker who
music.
purified him?
That's the one.
Or comedy, or any art.
Of course I remember.
Poetry.
Yeah.
Well, Magic and I finally
you know-
transcribed the incantation the Lightworker used. And I'm pretty sure we can use it to finally remove your psycho mom's corruption of Rwanda.
Yes!
I'd like to get enough money to put an earring in my other cheek.
We are freeing Scarlet Witch. What am
Pretty
I?
sure she's not psycho, or I'm impressed.
I am impressed. I hate the fact that a dark option is the one where we're trying to save somebody from basically demonic corruption.
I have to say, I'm impressed.
You mean that?
Well, I've been helping you
Yes,
this
I
whole
said
time.
I do.
Well,
Thanks.
I said it, and I've been helping you
That
this whole
means a lot
time.
coming
Like,
from you.
I've been going against
Before you heap on the
caretaker.
praise,
you know.
there's
Before I heap
something I
on the
should
praise,
tell
there's
you.
something I should tell you.
Full disclosure, the reason the Lightworker died was because he had to take on all that dark energy into his body, and he just couldn't handle it.
Oh.
I tried finding a workaround, but all the texts on Chaos Magic said the same thing. Corruption
Okay.
can't be destroyed. It has to go somewhere or to, somebody. So whoever removes it from Wanda will also have
to eat it.
absorb it.
Okay, now I know why this is a dark option. Do I want to do it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm storing in a Marvel comic so I can be the hero, right? Yeah. That is the I'll do it option. What did that say there?
It says that much dark energy will destroy you. That's the light option. I feel terrible for whoever has to ... Or I will do it. ...
Okay, beautiful. Okay.
Or you are so brave to sacrifice yourself for a friend.
Oh my God, that's
Which is
horrible.
the ultimately dark option.
Yeah, that's not the path of a aggressive dark
Death
option.
option.
How is that not a dark option?
It's below the dark option.
My God, no.
I will absorb it.
You will? You're not like scared? You're gonna like.
Oh, very scared, but I'm doing it.
Lilith's darkness cannot corrupt me.
Right, because you are just so good and pure that you could never ever fall.
Correct?
So basically, the
Well,
developer's telling you
at least you're on board.
you're getting the beta ending if you actually
Why
do
is
this.
this happening?
But since
soon as
since I
we
want
get
this to be
back,
my
it's Banner's
first
life.
playthrough of at least 2, I don't care.
Just one more thing, so listen up because it's kind of crucial. I'm gonna need you to memorize the incantation and recite it verbatim when you see Wanda.
Oh no.
It's the only way to subdue her.
Okay. If they actually make us remember that, we're looking it up. I'm cheating.
Ego
Hee.
sum tenebris et venunt indomum suam iubet dominus.
Got it.
Ego sum
Clatu parada
tenebris
nicto.
domum e precepta ior.
Oh, it wasn't done.
Think you can remember that, Hunter?
No. Does that send out a chance? The one that I want?
Not a problem. Guess I have some homework to do, or I still don't like this.
Actually, this is the honest option. Guess I have some homework to do.
It looks like I have quite a bit of preparation ahead of me.
That's why you're my favorite demon. You need to memorize those lines as if your own life depends on it.
Because it does.
Because it just might. Remember to study your lines, Hunter, because you do not want to screw this up.
Oh, and we need to see Robbie. Okay. Now, if you're upset because we're getting a bad ending, I'm gonna remind you, we're doing this twice. Because I gotta try this on the hardest difficulty. I do. And I didn't have it unlocked in the beginning.
We're so close to having the parchment of power. At least we know it's with Johnny Blaze.
Banner thinks he's so clever with this demonic barrier, but I promise you, I'm gonna have the last laugh.
This isn't about one-upmanship, Tony. Just let me focus, and I can get Hunter through the barrier.
What's the holdup?
Besides your incessant grumbling about Banner in my ear, I haven't yet found a way to properly shield the Hunter to pass through the barrier.
Yeah, sure. While you're working on your magic fairy dust, I'll figure out how we get the parchment back here. It's too dangerous to be left out there in the wild.
It's not fairy dust. That's all wrong for this job. And if this sanctum was still around, that would have been the perfect place to store the parchment.
Well, it's gone, and Banner's still out there taunting me. So let's hurry up and get some answers. While you were on your little fetch quest...
Oh, do we need to flip that? Yes, we do.
Yep. It's only over by minutes. It's fine.
Thanks, Richie.
Yep.
I was enjoying my game. Sorry, everybody. Oh, I thought this was something to chat with. Oh, I did. I wasn't seeing things.
Hunter,
I really
do you have a spare damn
wasn't.
accelerator? I'm serious. What kind of ancient hero are you if you don't have the latest experimental gamma technology in your back pocket?
Who would be the DC version of Kingpin?
DC version of Kingpin? Probably Lex Luthor. Probably
you
Lex
think?
Luthor. Yeah.
He's a crime boss, basically.
He has been
He
in certain.
controls all these other minor villains and stuff.
He has been. He has in certain iterations. He doesn't always. He isn't always like that, but sometimes yes.
What about Brainiac? No.
Brainiac is
Single version.
Brainiac is too sciencey and like okay, possibly I can see it. You know, but full disclosure for those of you screaming at your computers or phones right now saying, why can't you see Brainiac doing this? There's one simple reason. The version of Brainiac I'm familiar with is the version from Injustice 2, where he was too much of a scientist to care about organized crime. He just wanted to study the effects of yellow suns on superheroes and add people to his menagerie. He wasn't interested in selling drugs or guns or anything like that. So the version I've seen is not the Kingpin, but I'm willing to concede that he could be the Kingpin in certain universes, just not in the one I'm familiar with.
I think it's the best way to get views is to like trigger people's like fight response.
Yeah. Hot take.
yeah. Brainiac sucks. No, he doesn't.
Oh,
he trolls.
Okay. I'm going to trigger you guys. I want the likes. I want the views. But I also want to tell the truth. I'm not saying he sucks.
No.
Again, the version I'm familiar with was a great villain. In fact, he was really the best thing about Injustice 2. Actually, I need to play the Injustice games in the channel.
Right?
Yeah. The first one's good. The second one has some good points, but it's the most depressing game I've ever played. More on that later. No, I don't just want to take the dark option for funsies. What are my options here?
I'm a little confused. Light joke, they're in my other pants. Dark, I'm not in a joking mood.
Okay, yeah, so...
I'm a little confused.
Well, that was a joke. Don't worry, I'm still workshopping it. Maybe if I did it with a silly voice?
Do you not have
the whole gamut
focusing on right now?
Well, no, actually. Among other things, I'm trying to figure out how to breach that nasty barrier of go away that Banner managed to throw up around the Hydra lab. Strange swears up and down that he'll be able to pierce the veil. If he can deliver, great. Otherwise, he should get out of the way, you know?
And it didn't get the Inquisition.
Aww.
I don't know much about it, she says. Look, it's a funny movie.
Yeah, that you really like. You should watch it.
So when you're on summer break, you should watch it. If you can deliver, great. Otherwise, you should get out of the way, you know? And then your choices are, magic must be respected. Or, light option, you two need to work things out. Or, you're being too polite. Or, I'm so glad you're being patient.
Love it.
That was my best Robert Downey Jr.
Thank you. It was pretty good. I love it.
Strange is somewhat amusing. The time for amusements is running out.
I can't wait till the Avengers Doomsday comes out.
Right?
Are you kidding me? I love the Doc. Yeah, he's a little stiff, but we're like brothers. I even let him use my...
So now he really is the enemy. He's not just the enemy of Cap anymore.
Yeah. Everybody!
Uh-huh.
Well, I've been going over my father's files.
Well, we have to understand the evil now.
Okay, so here's my guess. Maybe I'm wrong. I think Robert Downey Jr. isn't playing the real Doctor. I think he's a clone of Iron Man who was brainwashed to be Doctor.
He was trying to find a way to unlock
we'll see what actually happens.
Essence of
That's
magic
cool,
itself.
As opposed to just an alternate timeline.
I'm gonna use Dad's shady
And now,
Stark is doomed.
again, now I'm not saying I'm right. I don't know anything about what Kevin Feige's doing. It's just my guess.
Because they can make everything a what if Marvel by just saying it's a different timeline.
Yeah, which they love doing, by the way.
Yeah. So in a way, it's kind of poetic. I'm going to use Dad's shady tech to stop Banner's shady treachery. Chances are you can use that tech for good, or don't you mean Lilith? Or embrace your inner darkness, or you're not your father.
Well, he knows he's not his father. I'm not saying that.
Tony, I'm not your father.
Ah, it's so good. How did I miss that?
I cannot allow my own vengeance to consume me.
Well, I see your point. I don't want to wallow in the muck, stay above it, etc., etc. Look, I'm not getting anything done. I'll tell you what. Let's find this gamma accelerator. Bring Banner back from the dark side. Stop your.
Oh yeah, that is so true.
I've got this awesome juicer back at my place. We can do it there.
Using spare parts.
That's so great.
Back to work.
That's so great. It's a shame Obadiah's thing was only in the main MCU timeline for one movie, because that in itself was awesome. Yeah.
Daniels is a great actor too.
Yeah. Hold it. Who played him?
Jeff Bridges, I'm sorry.
Oh, Jeff Bridges, yeah.
Yeah, Bridges.
Who I should have known from Tron, but it escaped me at the moment.
Yeah, it's totally different Jeff.
Yeah. For a second, I thought you said Jack Daniels.
Yeah, and his sidekick.
Oh, Captain Morgan.
Exactly.
This is great. Thank you so much, Richie. This is awesome. I love doing this. Okay. Inside baseball time. At some point, like either next week or today. Can we look into like people signal boosting me next week? Like companies that do that.
Yeah.
Because we need to do that because I need to get more ears and eyes on my work.
True. Yep. Look into them now while you're playing.
Thank you much. And meanwhile, while I'm playing, I also should find where the heck Robbie is. They didn't say in the chapel earlier, so or any other place he might be. Oh, he's probably in the shop. You know what? We're actually gonna check that. Oh, but I need to leave the building to check that. Never mind. Well, not never mind. I am gonna go check that, but I can't do that from here. Oh, he might be in the war room now. Or no, he is outside. He probably is in the shop because it's pointing outside right now. Well, hold up a sec. Okay. Because he's not in the yard, he probably shouldn't be. It's raining, and I'm still considered in the building. The yard's part of the building. Okay. So let's go up here. Now I should be able to fast travel. Should be, he said, hoping it's true, and it is. Let's see, in the shop should be like right here, right? Yes. So let's see if I'm right. Looks like I'm close to right. If I'm not exactly right.
I'll play with that with my YouTube channel. I'll see how we can apply it to yours.
Awesome, thank you.
It does seem like there's some ways
I've got a theory.
Sweet.
Want to hear it?
Add boosting, things like that.
We do want to hear your theory. Yes. And also, there is a disabled gaming community. I should try to make contact with them. Disabled gaming community.
Yeah,
I should definitely try to make contact with them.
For sure, you should.
My theory is that it's underappreciated work to be an awesome
So
badass.
next, we actually subscribed to me now. So next week, can you help me write some comments or something?
We can spend the whole time doing administrative stuff.
Yeah, seems like a good plan at this point.
Yeah,
actually.
I mean, you have years of content at this point.
Yeah, yeah, totally. And because I was serving that school session, I missed the cutscene.
Alright, so that act was an act of mad genius. It got the job done. You're easily impressed. One day you'll see his true colors. Dark options, you're easily impressed. Light option, one day you'll see his true colors.
Let's go light here because
his Avengers shirt looks like a Fantastic Four shirt.
It kind of does. I'm actually surprised none of the Fantastic Four's in this.
I don't.
Although it seems like everybody else is in this. So
yeah, they had Johnny in there. It would be like game over.
Yeah. Besides, he basically, Robbie is basically Johnny Storm with his skull, with his fiery skull.
I mean Johnny Storm. Oh yeah, Johnny Storm. You know, Human Torch.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Like he's basically an Omega level hero.
Yeah.
If he wants to
Just
be.
him out there
With the
facing this stuff all alone.
Well, but Johnny Storm isn't the Human Torch. That's what he was.
Like the
Yeah, he
parchment
is.
easily. I think
I was thinking
we all
Johnny
need to
Blaze.
cut him some slack.
Johnny Blaze is the old man Ghost Rider.
Yeah. I think we all need.
Do not give him the courtesy of an excuse, Robbie. Blaze's behavior is endangering everyone. Not just us, but everyone.
And I actually do kind of agree with that. He should be working with us directly.
Once we understand him, we can figure out how to handle him.
I once had the same thought about.
Did they ever have Ghost Rider versus Ghost Rider?
As you can see,
Not that I've read, but it has to have happened, right?
Nor did anyone else.
And it might happen in this game.
Well, actually, he has to come to judge the former Ghost Rider at some point, right?
Yeah, eventually it'll be happening. In fact, they already kind of foreshadowed in a cutscene you missed because I saw it yesterday actually, where he drew Johnny Blaze out by having the rider threaten him. Yeah. So that fight's gonna happen eventually. It will.
Later, Hunter.
You can wrap his chain around him.
Yep.
Which is eerily similar to Wonder Woman's lasso.
Yeah, it's almost like they got it. It's almost like somebody got it from somewhere.
Except it doesn't just force him to tell the truth.
Yeah. It forces them to go to hell.
Hunter.
What if the chain and the lasso get tangled in knots? In a cross comic.
You can no longer run from your transgressions, plays. Which is actually going to be a thing that I'm willing to bet.
Like crossover nobody asked for. Wonder Woman versus Ghost Rider.
Yeah. The thing that may be the death of Amalgam Comics.
Right?
If it wasn't already dead.
It's not dead, they're coming back.
Well, didn't you say they're instead of using a different imprint, they're putting out a World War version and a DC version?
Yes.
Which is going to make them more money. That's why
I
they're
see. You mean the physical amount.
Yeah.
It definitely will make them more money, for sure. It's not a bad idea, honestly.
No, it's not.
That way it forces you to buy both brands.
Yep.
And you can make each of your people the hero instead of one of them has to be the hero.
Yep. And with the different universe thing, everything's canon.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. There are things I want to look up, but I don't know if it's the right time to do it. Actually, let me show you in case there are people watching this video for some reason who haven't watched the rest of the series. In which case, there's a playlist to use it, but for right now, we'll do this. I have 2 of the Words of Power right now. I have Open and Reveal, but 2 of them are still locked. I want to know how I get the other 2. In fact, I know one of them breaks walls open. I don't know what the last one does. Okay, so there probably is like a guide that you can find as far as how to. There probably is actually an Abbey exploration guide for Midnight Suns we can probably use for that.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Yeah. I guess for this playthrough it's no big deal, but I eventually do want to complete this 100%. Since I know I'm headed towards the dark ending here, I'll get the light ending on the next pass. And actually, you know, there's someone who plays games like this, like turn-based strategy games, who goes by the name Christopher Odd. Actually, his channel's called Mr. Odd. I'm pretty sure. Great content for the most part, but he devoted most of his channel to this one game series, XCOM, and he only plays like the remakes of it, the 2 remakes they have out, and he keeps replaying it over and over again. The first 2 times I get, because there's usually a couple different endings you can get, like what I'm doing with Midnight Suns. But once you get to the 6th playthrough, which he's up to, enough already. Find another Chewed Kid as Mickey told Rocky. You know, like like there are all sorts of other good games you haven't played. Trust me. Although one game he's played that I'm eventually gonna get to is just called Capes. It's like this, but it's done by a British studio, but like not with name brand heroes. But the conceit of it is that evil's already won, and you're like the last few stragglers winning the world back.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
That is cool. The worst thing happened to you that could ever happen to a fighter. You got civilized.
Yeah. The difference between you and him is he's hungry. You've been hungry since you won that belt.
What do you mean I got 10 title defenses?
They was husbands. God.
They were fighters, but they weren't hungry. They weren't a killer like this guy.
God.
He'll kill you to death
inside 3 rounds. God, Rocky's awesome. Like, serious Rocky 1, 2, and Balboa are awesome. Yeah. And I actually like 5 too. And Camp Rocky 3 and 4.
Yes, we just quoted 3. That was 3's awesome.
Yeah. God. Yeah. And Creed's pretty good too. I haven't seen Creed 2 and 3 yet. I need to.
All of them, I think.
The first Creed was awesome. And where am I headed? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, yeah, I don't need to do that thing. I found my way. It's fine. It's
Motorcycles,
completely
hell
fine.
rides,
Also,
legions
do I
of souls,
have
bomb
another
in the
objective? What is my other objective up there? There is one.
All about the timing. Perform a hero combo with Ghost Rider in combat.
Oh, why are you showing combat objectives here? I'm not needing combat right now, game. Okay, I know what I need to do for the next mission, though. That's
Where's
good.
Jarvis when you need him?
Alright, Jarvis or Vision. Vision would be even
yeah.
better. Like, yes, I know they're the same person. That's actually why I said that. In case you guys didn't know, like, I'm saying I like Vision Jarvis better than Jarvis. You know what I mean? Because he has to balance his humanity and his love for the rest of the team with a need to be a technical advisor for the team. Also, I miss Vision. We haven't seen him in a while. We haven't seen him since WandaVision, I don't think.
Sure.
Also, I passed by my room.
Well, what is he without his soul stone?
Oh yeah, he hasn't gotten that back yet. He's a robot. At best, he's a robot. If he's not just broken.
He's a skin job.
Good one.
That's PG, by the way.
Yep.
YouTube.
Oh yeah. Yep. It is PG. Even though it does sound dirtier than it is.
Yes.
Which is probably why Philip K chose it.
Right?
Yeah, you saw what I avoided there,
Yeah,
right?
the same thing I had to do for the hers contest. I couldn't do cocktail sauce. I had to do horsey tail sauce.
That is so good.
I failed because of the ridiculous name.
Yeah, horsey tail sauce. Well, ponytail sauce would have been cuter, like ponytails. You're telling ponytail stories about
But
horses.
everyone's used to the term cocktail sauce. No one's used to any other version.
Yeah, horsey
What do you
tail.
call it? Chicken tail sauce?
Like a child with their first wooden sword.
Hen sauce?
Who knows what horrors he could have
I could've
unleashed?
thought that.
We are fortunate he did not destroy us all.
You're one to talk.
Lilith. Who knows what horrors he could have unleashed? We are fortunate to destroy us all. Looked like he could handle it, or he was defending himself from you. Or, isn't that exactly what you are trying to do?
Actually, very good question. Down. Good boy.
I don't understand why. Is she like a hologram? Why doesn't he just attack her now?
The Master Cthulhu.
You got it.
Silence!
She's in a dreamscape. She's not real. She's a projection.
Gotcha. So even when he does swear off against her, that's how it's going to end?
Yet I alone understand
Yeah.
what that
You don't
wretched
really
book
kill
truly is,
Lilith.
and
Yeah.
how to command.
They're probably saving her for a sequel. They might not even make. They're doing the Marvel
Plus, you
thing.
can't kill like
Your precious
like,
Darkhold.
demi-deities or
The
whatever.
Darkhold is
Yep.
many things.
That's their answer to that little
Precious.
problem.
Yeah, you can imprison them, maybe.
Yeah.
That book has a will of its own.
Like
It
Dormammu?
enslaves then destroys any
Or
soul
Mephisto.
foolish
There was
enough
actually a
to
reference to
imitate.
Mephisto, yeah.
No matter how strong they may think
In
they
fact,
are,
that's where magic powers came from.
better to help
I like how
maintain
Dormammu is
the
eternally
damage.
intelligent, but he fell for a simple
Consume us
little trick from Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
Yep. I do love the "I'm here to bargain" repetition. That was so cool.
Playing on his ego.
Yep.
That damned book already enslaved your soul
Follows
centuries
all
ago.
villains.
I do not hide from the choice I made, and I would gladly do it again 1,000 times over. One day I pray you will
Evil! Evil! She's evil!
attachment of power will be found. The Darkhold will be made whole. He wills it so.
Who's he?
Yeah, I'm wondering that too.
Guardians,
Could be
sorcerers,
Mephisto.
and
Could be
tinkerers.
somebody else.
Your so-called family will shatter before the coming storm. But you and I will stand tall, precious child. United before the eye of the midnight sun.
Doesn't sound like much of a lie now, does it?
Oh, not at all. And I'm sure he'll totally be himself and not and not like a
I
husk.
would not count
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that mother.
I wouldn't count on that
The
mother.
demonic barrier may not be as impenetrable as I once thought. Meet me in the forge when you can.
In the forge, got it.
Lieutenant LaForge?
Or Lieutenant Commander.
Yeah. I'll be in the
There are
LaForge.
going to be consequences consequences for
It's a little latrine.
Yeah. In a timeline where Voyager didn't get home, he made Captain, but that's an else.
Yeah, that's true.
So it doesn't count.
Not canon.
Yeah.
Also, did old Skullhead just damn?
Actually, it's amazing how little Star Trek does with alternate universes. They do the Kelvin stuff, they do the Mirrorverse, and then they did one episode where they talked about other alternate universes and forgot about it.
Right. That's too complicated. We're gonna confuse our audience.
Well, but I'm in the Forge, and I see Doctor Strange, but there's no option to talk to you. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Ah, Hunter. Just who I was hoping to see. I understand you've already been on the hunt with Blade, so you're aware of our unusual visitor on the grounds?
Yes, we encountered something Blade called the Barghest.
Oh,
his instincts were correct.
Oh, that's the hit.
I believe it is indeed the Barghest, or someone's attempt at creating a facsimile of one.
Yeah, because isn't the Vargas in the Forge?
Not unless we provoke.
Isn't he where our powers come? A lot of our powers come from.
To harness a dark magic similar to what courses through the barrier. I need you to track this Barghest, capture it, and bring it to me here in the Forge. But please, don't kill it. It's my
okay. Are we given non-lethal options for that, or is everything automatically non-lethal? It depends on the game.
After battling Hydra agents and Fallen, tracking a pup on the Abbey grounds sounds like a vacation.
Oh, it's the pup. It's the pup that we were tracking with Blade anyway. Interesting. Love it.
Demonic entity. I suggest you bring Blade and Wolverine with you. I believe the portal will soon be at its apex. I'll do my best to keep it stable until you can cross.
Okay, so that's going to be the next main story mission.
Track the beast quickly. Time is of the essence.
Oh yeah, we need. Okay, so we're actually being told to get Wolverine.
And if you see
Johnny Blaze put us all in danger.
I'm surprised Marvel didn't do that. Although he would have been too much money. So would have same with Tom Holland.
Yeah. And what's the third one?
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Disturbingly reckless of Johnny Blaze.
I am glad they did that crossover movie. That was fun. I hope they're able to keep Tom Holland for more movies. There's a rumor they wouldn't have been able to, but okay, let's actually find. Oh well, let's loot the briefcase the display case first.
That's a good thing, right? But he also ripped in the dark one, which is a bad thing. We Ghost Riders tend to all the time, though, and we're still kicking. I'm sure it'll work out fine.
Oh yeah, I can't fast travel from here. Although it looks like somebody wants to chat, so actually, let's. Oh, that's probably just for Wolverine. What is exactly what we need? Can I mark you? No, that'd be too easy. Time for a needle in a haystack, people. Oh, they already marked them for me, so. Or actually, I hear you. I just don't see you. It's annoying that I hear you and don't see you.
He sent up a supernatural beacon saying, "We have the parchment of power here."
You can see I hear Blade. Oh, maybe he's in the yard someplace. Okay, that would make it make sense.
Guy's got very little respect for things more powerful than himself. That's kind of crazy. You gotta respect.
Well, to be fair, he's not used to many things more powerful than himself.
Stay on your toes, Hunter.
You too, Logan. Got a job for you.
Hunter, I already got a whiff of that demon dog you're after. Blade said I gave you two the slip the other night. I want in on the next run.
That's why we're here.
I like your enthusiasm. Let me explain before you commit, and not sure you've got what it takes.
Ooh, no, we're not saying that to Wolverine.
Perhaps that is what our hunt is missing. Your positive attitude.
Me? Positive? That's a new one. But I am curious about this mystery dog of yours.
This supernatural beast roaming the Abbey grounds has proven difficult to track. It only seems to appear at night. Still, Strange thinks it may be critical to breaking through the barrier.
Blade's no slouch, and I've seen you in action. This thing must be the real deal if it's giving you trouble.
It is a Barghest. It resembles a hound, but it is not. It is
Yeah, it's not our Charlie.
omen of death.
I thought I smelled a weird doggy odor out by your old crypt. I chalked it up to the side effects of your resurrection.
What do I have here?
I don't smell of dog, or I have no idea what this thing smells like, or your nose is letting you down, man.
Oh, no. Again, don't say that's Wolverine.
Curious. I have no idea what this creature smells like.
It smelled like hate and death and a freshly opened...
Those aren't smells. Well, that last one
really
kind of
use
is.
bath.
This beast is vitally important. You say you picked up the scent near Hunter's Folly?
Yeah, that's right. If I went back there, I could probably pick it up. No sweat. So, I'll meet you there.
Did you just invite yourself along?
Well, we invited him. That's what we were here to do.
See you at the Folly tonight. See you at Hunter's Folly.
Alright, awesome.
Alright, Blade. Don't jerk me around.
Time to pick a mission.
Know about this demon dog stuck in the woods
Oh, but
out there.
actually no. Because me and Wolverine stuff we can do here.
But it's not just another shadow hound. There's something off about this thing.
Can I actually make anything here? Well, I can train with somebody. Not Logan though, unfortunately. Oh, Robbie! Ooh, level up, nice. 21 blackjack! And I checked before, we weren't able to make anything, so I'm not gonna assume we can now and waste time. Ooh, somebody else wants to chat. No complaints there.
Something smells of shadows and mud.
It's Blade, it looks like.
Yeah.
Can't turn off this keen sense.
Is this visit business or pleasure?
Could be either.
We have pressing business, perhaps both. I am returning to the hunt. That does bring me pleasure.
Ooh, actually, let's do that.
I've always enjoyed hunting. It was part of my upbringing.
Yeah, nothing like that feeling of tracking your prey.
I spoke with Strange. He believes the Barghest is more important than we originally understood. I also talked with Wolverine. I know it was not easy for you to admit that we lost the creature.
I'll get over it once we capture that damn thing.
Oh, I don't like what time's doing. Why does time move so fast? It can't move slower than 1 second per second?
For his research.
When is it ever not imperative with these guys?
Wolverine has agreed to join us. I assume you have no issue there.
The more the merrier. We should start up at Hunter's
The
Folly.
fewer the bigger the barrier.
That's the last place I saw this thing's tracks.
Wolverine also smelled something in that area, so it is agreed.
Then I'll see you tonight at the Folly.
Awesome. Alright, so unfortunately we're gonna have to play a side mission to mark time, but can do, I suppose.
Did you see that wall of flame?
And actually, oh well, if I want to keep playing, I might as well do something constructive and something that I wouldn't feel okay doing off camera. So, in other words, no Forge stuff, no war room stuff, just mission central.
I didn't understand a word he said when he read those pages. That wasn't my best subject.
Let's go out with Cap.
Didn't you found right at the dawn of time, which...
Because we need Wolverine available, so I don't want to risk him getting injured. We need Strange, and we need Blade. So that means... I'll take the Hunter, because why not? He can't get injured. At least I don't think he can. And we'll take Nico. Oh, and we'll take Magic.
detonating these rift charges wherever they can.
Okay, so
Consequences, death.
we need to get past that shield. Ooh, and he has a chest key, nice.
Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
Reading you loud and clear.
Okay, well, that card will heal people, so let's try to save that. Let's, reroll you. And we'll get a couple America cards we can't use. That's a quick. Let's try starting with that if we can. And it looks like we can. And we can move you somewhat. Oh, it doesn't do base damage though, does it? Okay. So we can't actually use it on you. It would be a wasted card. But maybe one of you two, because you're like right next to each other. That'll work.
Good one.
And okay, you do knockback. Good to know. Knockback and base damage. Oh yeah, we need to start working on the big guy, the one guarding that one canister. And he's right over there. Oh, although immune to knockback, but this does base damage, I'm pretty sure, so we can use that.
Here we go. Why?
And it's good for a level up for a cat, no complaints there. And we can also do this.
Watch my back.
That wasn't bad.
Let's drop some shielding. And actually, I will go ahead and use the Nico card. That looks like it's my target, but I don't. Okay, must have gotten rid of the rest of the shield then. Okay, beautiful.
Watch closely.
I think you got him.
And for our move action, hopefully we can knock you into that canister there. Or at least into the chest. I'll take that. Now, what items do I have? Nothing good. Okay. I was afraid of that. Ow. Shielding? What shielding? Okay, you're ganging up on him, we get it.
One chance.
By my side.
But we seem to have survived. He's gonna guard that one again, that's annoying.
You may regret that.
Oh, but we have this ability. If we can kill with it, it'll hopefully heal up half of it, and we can kill. Yay!
I'll give it a whirl.
Oh no, that wasn't that ability. We can kill that. We can be happy about the kill.
Whatever works for you.
Oh, and we have a quick I could have used. My bad. You know, that means I've probably been playing a bit too long, but I'm getting away with it, so it's fine.
Whatever works.
And the portal we can place for free. and we probably one on Rock Boy. There we go. And then we can use this knockback card here. One, I guess, you. Send you through the portal.
I'm glad you're on our side.
And we still have one more play we can make. I probably should give Cap more block, but I want to get some work in. So we're actually going to hit you, and it's a kill on you, and we can hit the canister as well. Actually, just put it on our objective. I like it. Oh, he's still alive. Never mind. My bad. But we have a move action, so maybe we can unalive him. We'll see. That doesn't wait on alive. It does hurt the canister though, so can't complain too much. It's a shame my items suck. I have to figure out how to fix that. Will I regret not giving Cap more shield? Probably.
Well, that's a mistake.
Counter! Love it. More counter. Still love it. Magic is taking a lot of damage, but every time we get something like that. Yay. That one was actually a kill. Ooh, every time. Ow.
Let's help them out.
Every time he attacks, I basically
They
kill
must
it.
be getting desperate.
He went kablooey.
I'm right here.
Well,
I will never die.
but somebody did though. I don't want to be greedy and take the key. We got bigger problems than that. Let's see. We'll still have one hero even after the revive, so we'll take the revive. Welcome back, Cap.
It's not often you get a second chance.
Well, in this game you actually get it quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. And not enough to kill. But I do need to get work in, so let's do that.
You asked for it. Oh, I almost feel bad for you losers. Almost.
First of all, it's a 2. Second of all, never feel bad for the bad guy. Is there a good place to use this card? Let's see. Yeah, there's a good place to use this card.
You were never my equal.
What does this card do?
Offensive rush. Give all heroes plus 33 offense.
I wish I had this card earlier. I'm hoping I can get something better on a redraw. And no, I can't. I'm getting something I can't use. So let's play defensively then. Let's give Cap some block. We don't want him dying again.
Help is at hand.
Oh, I should have brought Robbie on the mission because it's a side objective. My bad. Okay, I have a move action. How can I use it intelligently? knowing well, I can get rid of, well, actually, I don't need to use my move action to get rid of you. I can just use the weight line.
Roger that.
Hi. Yeah. Okay. So, I still do have that move action though. Where do I want to use it? Oh well. You're an option if we can't hit you now. We can though. Or at least I think we can. That's what, oh yeah, I just put the cursor over you. One day I'll learn, not today though. And that is going to be the turn, I think. Unless I still have... No, I do not have heroism I can use. Okay.
Give me time.
You're fine. Rub some dirt on it. Might as well just use the key since I don't have good moves I can use here. Oh, well, I can reroll that. Oh, got it. Okay. And you know what? I'll just use the key because I can, and I need to do something here. And okay, I'm gonna redraw one of these combos here, even though they would be helpful. Or actually, no, that's not what I'm gonna redraw. I'm gonna redraw this because I think there's only 2 enemies on the board right now, and they're not gonna show me that many. And then we can. Well, that's tempting. I wish I had something that did knockback. What I should actually do. Oh, I do have something that does knockback. It's called Nico. With the move action. We'll get to that.
One for you. That will do.
And then I still have one more play and one more redraw. Or actually, the redraws are gone. So even though I do have a play, I can't actually use it. Sucks, by the way. Let's back out of that. Let's then hit you, and hopefully, we can hit the canister as well. Yes, we can.
Stop coming back and this won't happen.
I do kind of love the statement. And oh yeah, we can use that one card at least. That is an option, and we're taking it.
Here you go.
Hopefully that no heroism cost works for 2 turns. And also hopefully we can use the wayline over here. We can use the rock, but I don't think it... Oh! It'll barely reach you, I think. Yes, it will!
How about
nice.
This one?
Kinda lucky I saw that. And now we're done.
Where do they keep finding these guys?
They must have like a Sam's Club or a Sam's Club for minions. Oh, free portal! Yay!
How much over do you want to go on?
Oh, that's I can save here. In fact, I'll finish this mission off camera. You know, and we'll get back.
Your information rate 19 minutes.
Okay, 20's enough. So we're basically there. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.